Alright. So, in my testing that I have done today, it looks like Keiga is still having quite a bit of an issue. Even after overhauling my drivers, reseating my video card, messing around with a bunch of other settings. If I can't play it, I can't play it on stream. Sucks, but whatever. So I'm gonna try to play some SNES for a while and see how this works. Gonna go with, of course, Ryu. Ain't no other name will do. Message speed fast, stereo, music, yes, of course. So yeah, sorry if anybody was watching and it freaking... man, that's embarrassing. No video for the entire time, and then I turn it on, and then it freaking locks up my computer. But alright, we're gonna go... Oh, no. Game start, yeah. Oh, this is the SNES version, too. Original, where you get just pathetic amounts of HP and gold after every battle you have to grind so hard. Well, this is mostly for testing, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to do it for a little while. Let me just open up OBS real quick, make sure it's working. Alright, it is. I don't have enough strength. Give yourself to God. Pray to God. Praise God. You must become God's strength. Sounds like a Republican candidate. It is, McGreg. It is pretty tough. And I mean, it's not even so much the setting up part. I just have kind of a computer issue that I'm kind of going through right now. The way my system is set up, maybe it's my video card and it is an old computer, it doesn't want to run Genesis games. So after redoing everything, I figured it might be worth a try to do it again. It didn't work. So I'm just trying SNES, see if that works. I know I can do NES, and it seems like I can do SNES, so thanks for hanging out, buddy. I really appreciate it. At least, I mean, even if you don't watch me full-time, I mean, do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm not being serious gaming right now, but at least it gives me somebody to talk to. Oh, she got away from me. Hey, Ryu. What do you want? Come here for a minute. Sure. Yeah, I know. Can I, get... Ha 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 ha. See, that's what I'm looking for. I knew there was something. I'm no rookie here. In this game, I didn't, flesh it out that hard, so... Let's check this out, too. I can't look anymore. It's good practice to have people chat and play differently. It's true, actually. Yeah, my brother and I talk about that a lot. We're like, what's a good game that you don't have to pay attention to that hard? Because if it's one where you're staring at the screen, you end up ignoring chat. But yeah, that's a good point, man. Yui disappeared again. I don't think she likes naps. Please go find Hero. Sure, why not? Yeah, and that's, RPGs aren't too bad for that, because there's lots of breaks in the action and stuff. Not one of the reasons I picked this, particularly. But, I just wanted to pick a game that I could play to test it. That's true. Yeah, if you're in a big-ass boss fight. It also depends on how well you know it. Like, this one I'm kind of blind on. But like if I were to play a game like Suikoden or any of the Final Fantasies, basically, it wouldn't be as much of a deal because I know like pretty much like it like the back of my hand. Okay, so I'm looking for Yua. This looks like a preliminary RPG little thing that I just have to do real quick, and it'll probably be pretty easy. I'm hoping. Without your mother? Is that right? It's been 3 years already since your mother died. I guess you can't cry forever. You're a big boy. Damn right. Maybe this guy will tell me where Yua is. You must not leave the village without an adult. Okay, so maybe I need a new party member. Several years ago, when a monster attacked this village, a huge dragon appeared to save the people. That dragon is still here sleeping in the Black Mountains. Almost sounds like that's the answer to our problems, doesn't it? Playing at the back mountain. You disappeared? I hope she hasn't gone outside the village. Well, it's quite apparent that she has. And yeah, Greg, I know I already thanked you, but thank you for the heads up on the game not appearing on stream. Like, that's embarrassing, A, but B, I will make sure to delete that stream and just pay more attention to what OBS is broadcasting, because I assumed that it would pick up Kega, even though I hadn't used that last. I used a different program last, which was my fault. Yeah, and it's rookie shit, but I'm pretty much a rookie, so what are you gonna do about it? Ooh, what the hell is this? Alright, well that's probably where I have to go. It says I need an adult, but I'm assuming this is probably where I should go anyways. 3 hours of Hearthstone with no audio. Oh man. That's funny. The first stream that I ever did was my brother and I trying to put stuff together, and it was just us kind of wandering around, like, can you hear it now? Can you hear it? Okay, and then like one of us would grab our phone, go in the garage, and be like, okay, it looks good. Like, it was pathetic. So I know what you're talking about. But we didn't practice it. We just kind of were like, hey, let's just hit that stream button and see what it looks like. God, I'm getting slow down too. Man. Even after all that. Yeah, pretty much. You just need to do it live and say screw it. Alright, well there might be some slowdown right now, but there's not much I can do about it, so. Unless I go stop the stream and that's, ooh, this looks like where I need to go. Sort of. Let's find out. Yeah, just, I mean, everything is a work in progress. Oh, there we go. Oh! Color, how about that? Oh, I guess that's Yua. Oh, first battle, gotta love it. I have a stick. Ooh, dodged it. What you gonna do? What's question mark? I can't do that. Spell. And I have no spell. Contact again. There we go. Look out. Whoa! I'll take that. That was dangerous, wasn't it, Ryu? You fought to protect Yua. You're a bad girl, Yua. Why did you come to a place like this? Yeah, isn't that a nice little stick? That's what I like to say to my girlfriend, too. Because I wanted to see Mom. That's right. If I take a nap here, Mom comes into my dreams. This dragon had not come to help us, we would not have been able to protect the rest of you. I'm sorry. If only I had more strength, things would have been different. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I was going to say not true. Teddy, you're not weak, you're strong. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that. Sorry, buddy. You're my dad. Totally sell you out. Everyone, the village says so. They say that you and the dragon saved the village from the monster. You're probably right, you. That's what my mother feels the same. She does feel the same, the dragon told her. It's almost as if you can talk to the dragon. There's a giant dragon fossil right in front of our face. If the dragon is going to hear it, just say it right now. Let's go home and talk about her. We should also go home before it gets dark. I feel like they're leaving me here like I should go in or something. You might have a dream about Mom, too. Would you like to close your eyes? I'm going to say no for right now. Just to see if there's some stuff I can discover. Doesn't seem like I can. Maybe I should have done that? Maybe I can just head back home and I can close my eyes there. I'm digging the color much more than the black and white, that's for sure. I think this is where I was. Maybe I can save here. Young child, welcome to the house of St. Peter. You also have no family, nothing to fear. The church will never turn away a poor child like you, even if you were a thief. I like how he says that. Oh, is this closing my eyes? Yes, I think this is gonna move this one. Heave ho. Damn it, I did something wrong. What a cheap place. I guess I'll take the candle. Well, funny he mentioned a thief. Wait a minute, you son of a bitch. Hi, you don't have to say anything. You're just like me, right? You act like a poor child, get into the church, and you steal any valuables you can find, right? This place is worthless. We have to go to a bigger village. I'm going to another village. Are you going to stay here? Well, I already don't like this guy, and I feel I'm going to go ahead and stay here. What are you saying? Stealing is bad? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, you son of a bitch. We have to do anything we can to survive. God will forgive us for such a small thing like stealing, but if you don't want to come, I'm not going to insist. Pray to God. I'll see you around. You know what's funny is that Nintendo took such an anti-religious stance. Like, They didn't want to get involved in anything religious, like in the early Castlevania games. They took out anything with a cross. I've seen the word God like 70 times already. Looks like they relaxed a little bit on that stance. Ha ha ha, I thought you would. You don't want to stay in an old village. Like, well, what the heck? I'm not trying to follow you. I'm just trying to leave the room. Bad guys like us don't belong in a church, right? My name is Bo. Oh, Bo. Yeah, you heard him saying, McGreg? Like, Bo has joined your group. Wow, I really wanted him. Thank you. Yeah, like they sit there and talk about, they censored a bunch of 8-bit games, and now it's like, okay, well, they want to talk about God, whatever. It's Capcom. We'll let them do what they want. I suppose. I mean, I don't know what their rationale was. Alright, well, I guess I have Bo now. Oh, this guy's asleep? Okay. I guess I can go in here. Devil World. I don't know that one. Be honest with you. I know Demon's Crest. I know that they're probably not related at all, but I love Demon's Crest. Alright, so I guess I leave here. God, my D-pad, so stupid. Alright. It's locked. I'm guessing everything's going to be locked. Indeed, sir. I'm going to try to head back up here, though, and see if that dragon wants to mess with this guy here, because I don't like this guy who's in my party. I'm probably going to have to leave through the front door, though. Yeah, see, he's not going to let me through here. But I'm going to go back to the dragon's face real quick. I thought it was, where was it? It was a Shigeru Miyamoto Famicom game that featured a devil dancing at the top of the screen. The screen moved around a maze, and if you got boxed in, you would die. Okay, so like a single screen type of game, like a Donkey Kong type of thing? The screen moved around in a maze, and if you got boxed in, you would die. Okay. Sounds kind of cool. Alright, well, I can't find the dragon's head, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave, which is probably what the game wants me to do. Can I access my menu? Okay, at least I can do that. Well, it doesn't show Bo in my party, which is a little bit strange, but I'm assuming that's just because I'm starting the game new. I was hoping it'd give me... Oh, here we go. Hum? Sniff, sniff. Oh no, it looks like rain. Well, that's awesome. Gotta love that. Here comes the rain. It's pouring. Can we find a place to get out of the rain? You mean like the freaking place we just left? Or is you just want me to go in this cave? Hey, it's pitch black in here. Oh, the candle. I can use that candle. Yeah, the one you stole from the church, you frickin' jerkbot. We're set. Let's go. Yeah, that's nothing to worry about. What was that? Let's follow it. Famous last words, Bo. Famous last words. No, that's not the way. Okay. It's the classic RPG intro where they just want you to go where you're supposed to go. Oh, this looks fun. It's a monster! And he gets his ass whooped instantly. So now you're worthless to me. You say that you're the child of the bishop. Yeah, I knew I had to follow the worm pretty much. Prove it to me. Either this is going to be the easiest boss in the history of the world, or I have some sort of... like I turn into a dragon, or that dude comes and saves me again. Ah, well, you know, 267 when I had like freaking 10 hit points. Go ahead, Ryu, let me see you open the gate. Destined child. And that is when you will know the strength of God. It's like waking from a long dream. But how has father and sister... how... have disappeared and no one else recognizes him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, McGreg. Thing just is gigantic. But its tail fits in those hallways, but you don't see the rest of his head. But it remains just a dream. His vision remains strong. Deep within the corners of his mind, he hears it calling. A different world. A world of silence. A world of darkness. He moves towards it. Feeling no fear, exhilaration. He succumbs and the darkness welcomes him. Sai, what's up, man? It's good to see you. So I'm totally just testing my stream right now, because as McGreg will tell you, I tried to stream a Genesis game before, but my video driver, or whatever it is still freaking out so hard that it blue screened my computer. So, it seems like the SNES is working so far, at least SNES 9X. So yes, Sai, very welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. And I probably won't stream for that long. It's just me, and I'm just kind of testing a little bit. But I'm very glad to see you, and thank you for stopping by, my friend. How are the kiddos, man? Did they calm themselves down? Exactly. Even their emulators can't get their shit straight, right? Breath of Fire 2. So now, I was gonna say, at least I get to be adult Ryu. He at least looks way cooler. Four-year-old will pass out on his floor playing with toys. Gotta love it. Yeah, my son is with the grandparents until I think Sunday. So I get a little bit of free streaming time, and my fiance doesn't get home till 9 or about 10 Eastern, so it's about 7:30 here. So I've got a little bit of time, and this was the best time to test the the stream. And we are going to stream tomorrow. My brother is on his way for tomorrow, so I know that you might not be able to make it to then, but whatever, that's fine. We're full-fledged workers now. Here's a job for you. Let me see. Find a pet. You don't want to do it? Of course I don't want to do it. A silly job like this. Besides, you've got to be pretty stupid to lose a pet. Sir, are these the men that will find my pet? They don't seem to want the job. Wait a minute. What is it? Rena, you can leave it to me to find your pet. Well, thank you very much. You to us and everything will be fine. I'll leave it to you then. Please find my Susie. I'll be seeing you later. Now, see, this part I remember a little bit better. This is when you kind of get a little bit more independent, and the battles are a little more difficult because you're totally, you're more autonomous. Please, Elder, leave to us. We would be happy to help such a pretty girl find her pet. What if she was ugly, Bo? We'd be a dick. You're a calculating man. Try your best. Yahoo! I'm really excited now. You're a dog, Bo. You're a dog. Like, literally, you are a dog. I'm looking at you. You are not going to have a chance with this somewhat humanish person. I'm going to leave the physicalities out of that, but you can imagine what I'm talking about. You're not using your dog parts on her. Alright, let's see if I can find some hidden treasure. Obtains life. Hello. Bunch of weapons on this table, but of course I can't grab any of them. That would just be too nice. Let's see if I can find something. Oh, come on. Did you find anything about your father? Did you disappear a long time ago? Ooh, I had a lot of books. Yeah, can I, find something? It's not so bad. There are people who come and ask to have their house cleaned. Yeah, I got you, but... Yeah, see, this is the part I think I remember in the beginning of the game where I just, grinded around to get a nice sword or something. A ranger is convenient, cleaning, laundry, cooking. Leave everything to us. Man, you guys have no idea how much it bothers me that... Why does SNES work? Okay, it's not perfect. It's a little slow down. It's got a little bit of drag to it every once in a while. But how come I can't play Kega? Kega works fine. It actually runs smoother. Much smoother than this. Oh, McGreg, you're out of here? Hey, thanks, man. Take it easy. And hope to see you soon. And if you can drop by tomorrow, then that would be nice. But if not, much love, man. Take it easy. But back to what I was saying. How come I can play SNES okay? And it works. But Kega, it runs way smoother. Much smoother. But it just locks up randomly. These questionable things. My little kitty was eaten. There's a bad monster living in Mount Fuji in the south. That bothers the shit out of me. Shop? Ooh, weapon shop. Oh, he won't let me in. Oh, yes, he will. But I don't have any gold, I don't think. What can I do for you today? Oh, I have 5. What is it? Zen? I can't remember this. Bronze sword. Okay. So what have I got in my inventory? What am I boy DR. Could be low RAM, need a stronger CPU. Actually, it's a sort of a salad of that side. You're totally right. I have a 10-year-old computer. And I think I've told you this before. No, maybe I haven't. Yeah, you haven't been around for many streams. So maybe I haven't. It's 10 years old. So I have a dual-core E6600 from 10 years ago. It was awesome when it came out. Now, not so much. I have 4 gigs of RAM. So I could play this. I could play PS1 games, PS2 games, and probably 64 games, no problem, without streaming. As soon as you start streaming, the shit goes to hell. So yeah, I have the exact problem you do. Money for PC stuff. Oh, if I had a spare like $1,200, $1,500, oh, the PC that I could assemble. But, as I'm sure you know, that's a pipe dream. Okay, so I have no money, so I don't know why I just talked to this guy again. I just got confused as I was talking to you. I only have 5, so I'm going to go outside and battle, I think. Because I have to go find this girl's pet, which I'm sure is not going to be very difficult. But let me at least get myself used to the battle system again when I'm controlling these characters. So. Alright, let's do it. Attack the gong head. You too, why not? This is running about 7 years now? Wow, yours is older than I thought. Because I mean, you just did Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I don't think I would even be able to stream that. I can't find a PS1 EMU. EPSXE is good. Actually, what I found is just called PSX. I was just gonna say type in PSX EMU, but that'll just leave. It's just called PSX. I'll find the exact download for you later, and I'll send it to you. It's pretty good. Oh, don't worry about it. EPSXE is confusing. The PSX one is pretty easy, but you do have to find what is it called? A dump for the BIOS, which is easy to find if you just Google it. And I'm telling you, dude, if you can get those N64 ones to run, you're gonna have no problem doing that. Yeah, and PSX is the shit. Like, I got it running just fine. As soon as I start streaming, it's a bit slow. Like, noticeably slow, so I don't know if I'd be able to do it on my current system configuration. Here, actually, just because I think it's just me and you, give me 1 second here. Like I said, I'm just testing on this particular run, so I'm not very interested in actually getting a whole gaming session in. PSXMU. No, that's no good. I think this is it. Yeah, 1.13. This is it. I'm gonna share this with you. I'll have to take a look around. I know I tried walking down the stream and it was pretty choppy. Make sure for Portal and KOTOR that I want to stream. BRB. Oh, be right back. Okay, well, take a look at that. When you come back, I'll tell you what that is. That is the PlayStation emulator that works really, really well on my PC. I just can't stream it because of the needs that are the resources that are needed. Bo moved to level 2. Alright, let me at least get Ryu to level 2. That's good to hear, Sai. I don't know if you saw what I was saying before, but I just sent you that link that I just posted in chat is the emulator that I used, and it works gangbusters. Oh yeah, believe me, I know that. It's been said 100 times, and people I know with kids have said it, like, when it's too quiet, that's when it's dangerous. When you hear a lot of noise and a lot of craziness, it's just things are normal. But it's true. It's absolutely true. But no, I was going to say, that link that I posted in chat has the emulator called PSX. I recommend that way above EPSXE. It's very, very good. And you don't have to play around with all these strange game-specific fixes and ads for everything. It just, you plug it and play it and everything works. I've had no problem with it whatsoever, but I just can't stream it because my computer's not powerful enough. So check that out, install it, do what you will, if you shall. I don't even think it installs, I think it's a standalone. Am I not on level 2 yet? Or am I already at level 1? Oh, I'm already on level 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go... sleep at the inn. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what I got as far as money goes. So I only battled for 5 minutes or so. Let's see how close I am to getting an upgrade in weapons. Yeah, see, this is what I remember of this. Like, when they came out with the DS, not DS remake, the Game Boy Advance remake, I think, they doubled the amount of gold and experience that you get. Because it really, really undersells you. I had 5, now I have 23. For me to get the sword upgrade is 250. So extrapolating, I would have to battle for, I don't know, an hour to get just the sword. I mean, that's all well and good if you're just sitting in your room one night when you're a kid and you have nothing to do, but on stream, I'm not going to sit there and grind for an hour and a half, especially if I want to upgrade the rest of my stuff. So... I'm gonna go ahead, and I don't even know if I have enough to sleep at the inn. Let's see. Into the motel. It costs us 10 coins per night. Well, I do. Sure, why not? And then I'm gonna go to that little circus tent, which I assume is where I'm supposed to go. going all over the world. We're going to Windia next. Let's see, it's a strange living animal. That sounds a little fishy. Please pay at the counter there and come this way. Why? Oh, I just paid money to stay at the inn. Cost is only 30 coins. I don't even have 30 coins. Now to try around. Yeah, see, that's what's up, Si. You have to have... I don't have the money to do this yet. You have to load CD images. Now, either you have to have the actual PlayStation disc, which you can actually load into your PC and play it from there, which I do. I have a lot of those. But loading CD image, you will have to go to a place like Bay. I'm not going to say it on stream. I don't even know of a place called that, but you know what I'm talking about. A place where you can go to download CD images if you don't have them already. It does not, there's not a centralized place like you can go to with Cool ROMs or, ROM Nation and stuff like that, where they just have a bunch of old 8 and 16-bit ROMs where you can just get them. You will have to find a better place. I have found one, but I'm not going to tell you about it on stream. I will gladly talk to you more intimately about it later. But yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, you should be able to find what you're looking for. And all it is looking for is literally a CD image, which is a .img file or a I have a bunch on my computer I can check myself. Ooh, intimately. I won't tell the almost missus. You better not! You better not. I don't want her knowing about me and you, buddy. She's a very jealous woman, and if you don't want her coming to Washington with a knife in her hand, you better watch yourself. Alright, so I need to save up 30 coins to get into this, like, secret club or whatever. Two coins per battle. Jesus. Yeah. I'm 21 now. Ooh, lead off attack. I love it. It'd be nice if I could start learning some area spells or something, like, early on, so I could just cast a quick lightning or ice spell and just get this over with. Plus his bow is a giant thing that is not very powerful. I was going to say something misogynistic, but I'll lay off that. 6 coins. Okay, almost there. I think one more battle. Speaking of the woman, I think I put my phone on silent. She probably done something. Oh, no. Okay, I'm good. Okay. I'll have 1 coin left over, but what the hell? Why not? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How does this handle memory cards from like FF7 Disc 1 to Disc 2? It's very consistent. It's the same thing. Like when you from what I remember, and I did this on ePSXe, not PSX, but I assume it's the same way, because PSX was not available when I first did it. When it says, insert disk 2, what you do is, you close out of it, you open it back up on disk 2, and then you load up, wait a minute, On EPSXE, when I switched to disc 2, all I did was save at the last point. Like, as soon as you're done at disc 1, it says, do you want to save? And you save. And then it says switch to disc 2. From what I remember, I just went to file load and then loaded up disc 2. And then I opened that save point, and it worked. So it might be worth a Google search to find out, to be sure. Like, if you're going to try to stream a game and then you find out that it didn't work, it would be shitty. So I would Google search it if you want, but I think that works. Alright, so now we go around this corner. I got this camel spitting at me. That's cool. Was this Ewa? No, that's not. So who's this guy? Do you need turtle feed? I don't have any money! I just spent all my damn money. No! I'm guessing I have to buy that, so I'm gonna have to go do more freaking battle. Turtle's feed. Is it worms? Yeah, that makes me sick. It spit at me. This is really boring. We should have gone to Corsair for the battle show instead. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you, blue-haired guy, because... yeah, I'd hate to waste several hours. And dude, like I said, your best bet is probably going to be to do a Google search, because I'm sure you're not the first person to ask that question. And I'm sure that there's a salient answer out there to your question, rather than me being like, I think this works. But I do think it works. So, use your Google foo, but I'm pretty sure it works. And dude, I don't know what to do about that turtle. I have $1 to my name right now. Like, almost legit my real life self. I have no money to myself. What am I? Stronger than steel? Works by feel for one, gives room for one, brings doom. I don't even know what you're asking me. No, I can't go back? Wait, what was the question? One gives something and one gives doom? Web? Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. Are you kidding me? I just got it right? 32 follows, you're going to pass me up soon? Yeah, but will you look at my number of views? I just have a couple of friends and a good group of friends that I was like, hey, I'm streaming on Twitch, will you follow me? And they're like, sure. They never come watch or anything. So, I've got a decent amount of follows, but nobody ever actually watches. And then, not that that's a problem, especially on this particular stream, because like I said, I'm just testing to make sure that this kind of stuff works. Ooh, what the hell? Was the grass man scary? But, I just don't have the amount of views. Like, people don't really turn out that well. But I can't complain. I mean, just like you. I mean, you know, are we here to gain fame and take over the world and make money on, you know, streaming? If it happened, hey, that'd be great. But do we really see it happening? Probably not. If I'm going to play games on my computer and I'm going to stream it and people want to watch, then cool. That's basically how I look at it. Yeah, I guess if we were like... oh, wait a minute. I forgot to pop on Chroma Key. Hold on a second. That should be a little bit better. Hold on, let me just catch up on stream here. There we go. Yeah, I had to restart my computer and I put... let me just know if anything looks funky, because I had to... anytime I have to mess with anything on stream settings, I wonder if it gets all messed up. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, shit. Dude, if that dude tries to charge me another 30 coins to get back in, do you know how pissed I'll be? I do need some more cash on But anyways, yes, I was gonna say, taking over the world, that would be fun. Agreed. If you and I could be, like, Twitch barons at the top of our castles, holding our keys. Millions of viewers, millions of followers, just making money to sit home and play video games. Hey, that would be the shit. But I didn't start doing this with that intent. I was just like, this would be kind of fun. And it is. Okay, now 12 gold. Yeah, most of mine are like someone followed the first stream with the Xanadu or Fact Xanadu and never bothered to unfollow. Yeah, some of those are mine too. I mean, if we're gonna be honest with each other, like, well, a lot of them are people that I followed because I watched a lot of Twitch before I even started streaming on Twitch. I watched for probably 6 to 8 months. And I just had random people follow me despite the fact that I never even played a game. And I was like, why are people following me? I probably had like 8 or 9 followers before I even played a game on stream. So you can subtract that amount right away. Only Chaser Keaton and yourself are the regulars. Well, I'm glad to be counted among that group because you play a mighty good game and you run a mighty good stream. It sleeps at night. You can't let me in, you goddamn son of a piece of crap. I might cuss sometimes, Sai. You let me know if your kiddos are in the room, and I'll keep it on quiet mode. So what the heck is this, man? Do I just go back? I don't have any money to buy anything, so I don't have even money to stay at the inn. I have 10, I guess. I have to spend 10 of my 12. Yeah, sure, why not? Might as well waste every single dollar I make at this inn. Alright, so now what? Don't make me pay the extra 30. Oh, you gotta go? Alright, man. Understandable. Believe me, I've been there. You gotta go when you gotta go. Gotta jet, I'll try to catch you tomorrow. Know what game? We're on the fence between, like, Super Mario World or Zelda, the original on NES, and a few others. But it's likely going to be one of those two. Mario World on SNES or The Legend of Zelda. But hey, it could be a surprise. When we get together, sometimes we change our minds up completely. So. But possibly one of those two. But yeah, man, if you have to go, take it easy. Have yourself a fantastic night. I'm probably going to finish up here myself. If you're leaving, ain't nobody else here. Oh, and I have to pay at the counter again? Hey, guess what? This stream's probably over, because I'm not battling again for another fucking 15 minutes to get a couple extra bucks to do this bullshit. So. I can't sell it to you if you don't have any money. Of course I don't. So I'm just going to battle around a little bit just to waste some time. It's about a little bit past 8. I'm just going to finish up pretty soon. Probably go save real quick and then call it a night myself. So SNES works fine. Sega, of course, does not. For what reason? I don't know. I might have to get a different Sega emulator and see if that works. See if I can save without sleeping. Because I'll do that. Well, just gonna go ahead and save state there. Alright, anybody else who's watching, I'm gonna go ahead and just call the stream because I was just doing some testing. And of course, it's the same result. SNES works fine. It does not. So. Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Cy, McGreg, everybody else who decided to show up. Really appreciate it. And everybody have yourselves an awesome night.